This is you. You just uploaded 17 gigabytes of classified intelligence to 6 different servers across 4 countries. And the price tag is every 3-letter agency in Washington hunting you like you're the last loose thread on a sweater they desperately need to unravel. Sounds dramatic, mostly because 30 seconds ago, you were just a mid-level analyst sitting in a gray cubicle under fluorescent lighting, eating a sad desk sandwich and pretending the documents you were reading didn't make your stomach drop through the floor. But now you're the most dangerous civilian on the planet, and the clock on your operational window just hit 0. Let's rewind 18 months, because this didn't happen overnight. You didn't wake up one morning and decide to burn your career, your safety net, and your entire identity to the ground on a whim. You were a true believer. The kind of analyst the agency recruits in college. The one who actually read the mission statement and meant it. You believed in the work, in the oversight, in the idea that someone, somewhere in that labyrinthine bureaucracy, was keeping score. Then you got clearance to Project Meridian. The name sounds like a navigation tool, appropriate because it was designed to steer elections, not through disinformation or propaganda, but through something far more precise. Blackmail infrastructure. 17 years of intercepted private communications belonging to foreign heads of state, domestic senators, federal judges, and this is the part that made your hands shake while reading, 3 sitting Supreme Court justices. The program didn't just collect dirt, it cataloged it, cross-referenced it, weaponized it, and the Pentagon's Special Programs Division was the client, using leverage to push defense contracts worth trillions through legislative bodies that should have been asking very different questions. You filed an internal report, standard procedure. You followed every protocol, checked every box, used every legitimate channel available. Your supervisor read it, nodded slowly, and informed you that your transfer request to the Reykjavik office had been approved. You never submitted a transfer request. Boom! There's your answer. The system wasn't broken. The system was doing exactly what it was designed to do. That's when the plan crystallized. Not from rage. Rage gets you sloppy. But from the cold, methodical clarity that only kicks in when you realize that waiting for someone else to fix this means it never gets fixed. You spent 6 months moving like a ghost inside your own office, documenting, copying, encrypting. You learned from every whistleblower who came before you, cataloged every mistake that ended with them in an orange jumpsuit or worse. Snowden taught you to never use agency hardware for personal encryption. Manning taught you that leaking without a strategy is just martyrdom with extra steps. You were going to be neither. Your dead drop protocol was elegant. 3 journalists, different countries, different outlets, no prior contact with each other. Each received a third of the decryption key through separate channels. None of them could publish alone. All of them had to cooperate, or none of them had anything. Mutually assured revelation. You also kept a master archive that would auto-publish to 47 servers simultaneously if you missed a daily check-in window. Your insurance policy. The thing that keeps you breathing. Upload day arrived like any other Tuesday. You sat at your terminal, performed your normal task queue, ate your sad sandwich, and at 3:47 p.m., you initiated a file transfer that will alter the course of American political history. Then you walked to the bathroom, climbed out the window like a person who had absolutely rehearsed this, and disappeared into a city that didn't know yet what you'd just done to it. The next 6 hours are a masterclass in controlled panic. You know the timeline. Breach detection typically takes between 40 minutes and 4 hours, depending on which monitoring system flags it first. After that, facial recognition activates citywide. After that, border watch lists update. You have a window, and you're burning it fast. The Safe House is a studio apartment registered to a shell identity you've been building for 2 years. A freelance IT consultant named Marcus Webb, who pays taxes, has a credit history, and has never once been within 300 miles of Langley. You become Marcus Webb completely. The cash, the burner device, the dyed hair and drugstore glasses that won't fool anyone up close, but will absolutely confuse a surveillance algorithm trained on your agency headshot. Your phone, your real phone, You dropped in the Potomac 30 seconds after hitting upload. That moment hurt more than expected. 12 years of contacts. Photos. The small, comfortable architecture of a normal life. Gone. Turns out grief hits fast when you're running for your life. The journalists are publishing now. You can tell because your secondary burner is showing a seismic spike in breaking news alerts, even though you're not reading them directly. That was the other lesson you absorbed. Don't watch the explosion. Just keep moving. But here's the kicker. You planned for every institutional response. Agency recovery teams, FBI joint task forces, diplomatic pressure on allied intelligence services. You ran the variables 1,000 times. What you didn't fully account for was the speed of the private sector. Because within 6 hours of your upload, it's not just federal agents looking for you, it's contractors. Former special operations personnel working for 3 different defense firms whose contracts you just torched. These guys don't file warrants. They don't need extradition treaties. They have a totally different set of tools and zero interest in bringing you in alive to testify. The knock on Marcus Webb's door at 11:14 p.m. is too confident to be a neighbor. 3 quick raps, professional. You're already at the window before the second knock finishes. Fire escape to the alley, alley to the street. Street to the subway entrance 2 blocks east. You slide through the turnstile on a preloaded card and melt into the late commuter crowd. Your breathing is controlled. Your face is neutral. Your heart is hammering against your ribs like it's trying to escape separately. On the train, you run the math on your remaining options. Montreal safe house, 72 hours out. Berlin contact, reachable in 5 days if the first 2 legs go clean. The journalists are live, which means the story is bigger than you now. You're not the only thing standing between the truth and a burial. You matter less as a target with every hour the story spreads. That was always the real protection. Not the dead man's switch, not the encrypted servers. Public knowledge, the one thing that can't be classified after the fact. Your burner vibrates once. A signal from the journalist network. Prearranged code. 2 words. It's publishing. You close your eyes for exactly 4 seconds and let that land. 17 gigabytes. Every name, every contract, every intercepted conversation weaponized to keep power concentrated in the hands of people who were never elected to hold it. Now it belongs to everyone. That's the deal you made with yourself 18 months ago in a gray cubicle under fluorescent lighting, that the information was never yours to keep anyway. The train slows into the next station. You stand up. You don't look at the cameras. And you don't look at the other passengers. And you don't look at the 2 men in civilian clothes near the door, who are definitely not commuters and have definitely been on this train for 2 stops longer than they should be. You step onto the platform. They step with you. 3 seconds. That's the head start you have. And in this line of work, 3 seconds is either everything or nothing. You know this station. You mapped it 14 months ago, walking it twice on separate weekday mornings. Timing exits, noting camera blind spots, counting steps to the maintenance corridor on the east end of the platform. The maintenance door is 30 meters away. Your legs are already moving, and somewhere above ground, in newsrooms on 3 different continents, editors are making the call that changes everything. While down here, in the fluorescent underground hum of a city that's about to wake up very differently tomorrow, you're about to find out if you planned well enough, or just almost well enough.